Thank you for joining me today, my dear friends. We're going to do your reading for August 2021 for your exes. We're going to do a 3 card spread with 2 cards to clear up each of the cards that we throw down. We are going to do in the first position what your ex has in their thoughts, in the second position what your ex has in their hearts, and in the last position what your ex has in their actions. I ask you to share my videos in social media, hit the like button, hit the bell so you can get notifications from my videos. So without further ado, let's get started with your reading for August 2021 of your ex. Okay, my dear Sagittarius friends, let's see what the cards have for you for August 2021 for your ex. We're talking about your ex-wife, ex-husband, ex-lover, ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend. And so let's see what the cards have for your ex's reading for August 2021. In the thoughts of your ex, Sag, we have the Judgment card. In their sentiments, we have the Sun card. And in their actions, we have the Knight of Swords upside down. To clear up these cards, we have, for their thoughts, we have the King of Wands and the Knight of Swords upside down. We have for their sentiments the Three of Swords and the Ace of Wands. And for their actions, we have the Hermit upside down and the Empress upside down. Very interesting. Okay, Sag. Let's see what we have here, Sagittarius. We have the thoughts here. We have the Major Arcana card, which is the Judgment card. And this is the second to last card of the Major Arcana. And this card tells us that we're maturing, your ex is maturing, they're revisioning their life, they're going through a rite of passage. So this particular breakup in your relationship, Sagittarius, is helping your ex go through a doorway, go through a rite of passage, through a transition, closing a cycle, starting a new cycle. And basically, they are analyzing their life, they're analyzing the relationship that they had with you, and basically they're passing judgment on everything that has happened and how they got here, and how their relationship, how your relationship basically ended. And they're starting to kind of, going through pros and cons of what happened. The next 2 cards here are 2 court cards. So the first card here is the King of Wands, which is in the fire element. The King of Wands could deal with you, since you're a fire sign. Could be Leo, it could be Aries as well. So we're talking about a person that's a leader, somebody that's authentic, somebody that's passionate, somebody that's charismatic, somebody that's energetic, somebody that influences, somebody that's proud, somebody that's sexual. So I'm thinking this is you, Sagittarius, that you are a person that tried to help take the relationship move forward, to help it go to the next level with your charisma, with your experience, with your energy, with your influence over the other person. Sagittarius, you try to basically think things through more positively. And so the the way that you did this is by taking the relationship out of dark areas. The next card is the Knight of Swords, the air element. So this could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And upside down, this person talks without thinking. They fight for the wrong situations. They run away from arguments. They use really harsh words that hurt people. So your ex, Sagittarius, people that generally do that, that use words that hurt people, that's because they just don't have better arguments. They don't have basically the high ground. So they basically just say things that hurt people to try to gain ground. So this card is air element. So air has everything to do with intelligence, information, knowledge. And since it's upside down, it tells me that this person really knows that they were in the wrong, that they didn't have the high ground. So your ex knew that they weren't in a situation that could be in the high ground. So that's why they used words that hurt you a lot. But at this moment, at this moment, Sagittarius, your ex is going through everything that happened, everything they did, everything that they took them to where they are now, and that's serving them to move forward, to go through this ending cycle and starting a new cycle and basically maturing. The following card in the position of sentiments or their heart is the Sun. It's a very nice card. It's a major arcana card. And the Sun card tells us that there's a lot of enthusiasm, clarity, personal growth, accepting themselves personally. So, like I told you, Sagittarius, at this moment, your ex is in a position where they can accept what happened. They know what they need to do in order to take the next step in their life to move forward. The following card, Sagittarius, is the Three of Swords, which is a minor arcana card from the air element. And this card tells us that there's loss, there's basically maybe cheating, there's a necessary sacrifice, there's sadness. So despite that your ex knows what they need to do to take the next step, there's a very deep sadness, there's a very deep feeling of loss. Maybe they feel that they had to do a sacrifice, self-sacrifice, in order to break up with you. Following card is the Ace of Wands, which is from the fire element. The Ace of Wands tells us there's a new birth, new energy, new sexuality, and basically they are looking at themselves, Sagittarius. So despite feeling sad, feeling lost, it's time for your ex Sagittarius to renew, rebirth, to have new energy, new inspiration to move forward in their projects. And so the next card here in their actions, we have the Knight of Swords upside down. It's a repeating card. It tells me that your ex has not changed. We're taking a look at a core card here from the air element, like I told you. So it could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, excuse me. And like I told you, in their actions at this time, your ex is talking without thinking. They're fighting for the wrong things. They argue and then they run away. Then, of course, they use words that hurt people. So your ex has not changed. They're still, doing the same errors. The card that accompanies this is the Virgo's card, which is a major arcana card, which is the Hermit. When it's upside down in a reading, the Hermit tells us that they're antisocial, they need to be alone, they feel lost, and they feel very lonely. So, Sagittarius, it could be that your ex is a Virgo. It could be that your ex is also, like I told you, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, but despite of everything that happens, they want to be alone. They want to work out their feelings, and that's what they're doing at this time. They're running away from people. They're running away from social situations. The following card and the last card is the Empress upside down, which is a major arcana card. And when this card comes into a reading upside down, it tells us that they feel really worn out. They feel burnt out. They are possessive. They're blocking their creativity. So Sagittarius, basically your ex at this moment, they are acting that they can't really pull up the energy. They lack that energy, that creativity because they're basically acting the same way they were in the past. When a person is very aggressive, a person that hurts people with basically swords in their mouth, somebody that just does not change. And so, Sagittarius, I can tell you that your ex, despite that they have this situation where they can grow, they are not going to change. And with that, my friends, we finish your reading for August 2021 for your ex. As always, I thank you for visiting me, and I ask you to do share my videos, hit the like button, hit the bell so you get notifications of my videos. As always, I'm forever thankful to you. It's been a great honor and pleasure reading for you. Hope to see you back soon.